Namaskar, greetings and gratitude. I bring to you another Inspirational StarTalks episode 71. And today, with me on the hot seat is Miss Kalyani Rao Bali. How are you, ma'am?
Good morning, Preeti ma'am. I'm very much fine. I hope you too. Thanks for
Yes,
meeting, and it's a honor.
thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Miss Kalyani Rao Bali is a global edu entrepreneur and a SDG project programmer. She's a self made person who has successfully crossed personal and professional challenges with quality results and dedication to learn and grow. This is so beautiful, ma'am.
Thank you.
Ma'am, please share your life's journey, successes, and challenges. I see really your vast education, certifications, and expertise. How did you gain so much?
Thanks for this question. Actually, I would like to start a little bit inspirational. You know, my journey is almost based upon my father, who is my role model. So he used to give me a hint like, wherever you go in corner of the world, you have to survive. So you need the skill. It's not only limited to you. You can extend. You can think about the globally to identify yourself. People should identify you. You should not go and reach people that you what you are. So this was my daily life. I can say like predictions or messages from my dad, right from my childhood. So was thinking all these things. So right from my childhood, I started learning few skills, which is made me to embark the journey successfully till today. And apart from my career, I have even spread my wings in different fields, which is an add-on to my career life and lifestyle. Coming to the education, I came from a small coastal city called Vishakhapatnam in Andhra Pradesh, south part of India. This is a normal, small, calm city. And yes, of course, I do have a college life and everything. But after my certain level of career, where I was almost into a top level of Asia Pacific manager role in HR operations and worked in IT companies and electronic companies in India, Singapore, Qatar, and other places. I just came for a holiday to complete my visa in the 2012. Then there is a hudud, a big cyclone came, and it was totally going to disaster my city. Because being a passionate natural lover, I always visit my beach here, which is 5 minutes away from my house. So I was so much touched with the situation happened. 15 days we don't have electricity, power, I mean the water, food, we have a lot of scarcity. So this made me to think strongly why and what for this life. We just went into the ancestors level and this 15 days. So the reason is the climatic conditions. So I was one day watching the beach and asking the beach itself and the nature what have to do with. So I got a indirect answer from the universe that you have to do it to clean up everything. So I was just thinking within 3 days I got a call from international school that changed my entire lifestyle. That the miracle happened in my life, and I don't know how I entered into the education sector from management operations HR level, and then I never turned back after joining there. They took 2 months for me to decide from my side to join in the education sector. Anyways, after 2 months, I decided myself. And once I joined in that place, I felt this is what actually my destination, compared to the previous job sector. Every day is a new challenge, every day new learning. So I fell in love with my job in the education sector. Of course, in the midst of the students, educators, and of course, a lot of hiccups which I faced, which are learning. It's a learning. So I don't want to go to my previous job, though it's a seven-digit salary. I settled down with the education part. It's given me the growth and push up that I can say that name and fame which I got at least from that level. People started identifying my skills And my boss, who's my director, he was the one who's always pushed me. You have 10 Kalyanis in your center. Please utilize those skills. Identify yourself. That time I didn't understand. Is Mr. Jain still is there? He's in contact with me. So I was. That is the reason. Today I learned being an educator. I stepped into IBDP. I became IBDP class coordinator also, and of course I am well versed with other, courses, whatever it is through the organization I've learned. It's also one of the backup for me, and I should not forget this. I should be very grateful for my previous organization. In 2019 December, I thought to come out from the organization because I don't want to limit my skills up to one organization. Something is there. Again, I'm saying like something my mind was telling me, you have to come out, do something for this world. So always I feel like there is some reason for our birth and for our responsibility to share to the society. So always I feel, right from my childhood, something you have to do to society, being a community service holder. I mean, I used to service a lot. Of course, that's one of the other wing. Then that was the reason made me to start my journey in 2019, and suddenly COVID has been spread it over. Then I took a break, 2 3 months. Suddenly that is the made me to think about why can't you go with the individual consultant level and just go into this world. That's why my journey started global level in 2020 after April May. So first of all, I was became a global facilitator in a climate change project. That was first journey and the global level. I was facilitated around more than 250 educators. It's a different standard times. So that's the biggest experience. I understood the mindset of educators and the students compared to the Indian, within the school level. When we come out of the box, we'll understand what exactly your level. So I also understand. So I have some creative skills of designing the project. So 2021 is one of the basic step for me to start and design sustainable development projects. I started with Satwa project and then never turned back again Suchana 3 2.0, 3.0. Like that, my journey started. And I have been associated with many NGOs, education NGOs. Uh, of course, I dedicate my work wherever I was, like an ambassador or whatever it is. So this was a journey going on. In between, I used to do my certifications. COVID gave me, I can say, like a lot of life understanding of entire lifestyle and as well as to help others. I've, I've just even that time I used to help the educators to design the resumes with based upon my previous experience without charging anything. I just want them to get into the right place. So I placed some teachers also into the good schools through my contacts. That was a very good, happiest moment for me. And today, schools remembered me, principals and educators, through my quality of work. I can say that boldly because the sustainable development project which I created has become I've almost implemented in 20 30 countries during COVID time. Then yes, of course, it was my real face. I was just loving it actually. I can say that. And
This
education
is
level, I done my graduation in English literature in at Chennai University, Madras University, it's called previously. And then Andhra University, I've done dual post graduation. One is master degree, master in human resource management, and post graduation in personal management and industrial relations. Apart from this, I've done Six Sigma Green Belt from USA. Of course, master belt I've done. I've not given the exam. So many are there, and I've done my yoga diploma from Andhra University. Recently, I became master trainer for Andhra Pradesh for yoga. Big event is going on June 2021, and PM Modi is coming here. So we are all doing this project. And apart from my education, there is other more certifications like IBDP as I inform you, and then IAYP International Award for Young People. It's a Duke of Edinburgh UK people giving in India. So that was also proposed my school, and AFS American Field Services, that is a student exchange programmer. They also proposed me to complete the course and undergone with so many uh, I think experiences through that. So I handled international students comes to India to especially our previous school, a 9 months, 8 months program. I used to handle it as a school coordinator for them. Specialized into designing the activities relevant to the academics, and I want to that's going to reflect the students' personality, inner skills, and shape up the actual mindset of the student. So through my activities, I change the mentality. I mean, try to give them the right path. For example, I can take them to the a government school from the international school. The students will feel immediately a kind of uncomfortable, but I have to give them a kind of comfortable level where they can gel with the local government school students in just few minutes till the evening. They are the main educators, teachers in the particular school. So like this kind of so many small programs I started implementing apart from my projects. So there's a big, large journey, Sthiti ma'am. I can't even remember sometimes more than 50, 70 concepts I've done. And also called, uh, I've also implemented the program in my previous school, connecting the poor children with the students of, the low management children with our school students. So they have to come every Saturday. The students, I can say that housekeeping staff students, they connect with the art students and who are in the hostel. They teach them. They transform the knowledge between them, and we even I used to guide the time management and language skills, manners, and all this kind of small programs for housekeeping staff, bus drivers, and security guards, etc. I love it actually. So this is one way of learning and sharing and making them to understand. Also, they start learning and speaking only in English. All my uh, housekeeping staff. I love to hear that.
This
Yes,
is
ma'am.
so wonderful. And this is very interesting. You know so many national and international languages. And where this interest came from.
Kriti ma'am, actually, as I told you, I have many faces. Language is one of my passion. I'm a linguistic person. Right from my childhood, I have done. Being in Andhra Pradesh, we speak Telugu language, basically our mother tongue, and Hindi is also a lot of priority in our Andhra Pradesh. My mother, she never keeps me, free after the school hours. She used to send for the Hindi tuition, including the typewriting, etc. That time it was a typewriting. So Hindi tuition, I've completed my Praveshika, and then I came to Visharada level. That's I intermediate to graduation level. So I've done my. After that, I started learning Tamil language, because my mother, she's born and brought up in Chennai. My mother and my grandmother, they used to speak in Tamil. I didn't understand at least up to 10th and 12th standard when I was there. When my father was transferred to Chennai, then I faced the difficulty to communicate with people. They used to make me criticize. Sometimes they make fun of me when I go to the outside public. Then I thought that's the reason. Language is the main thing which will going to connect the human beings, and it's also make you comfortable, uh, at any situation. So there, that's the reason I've done my Tamil, and then I've learned even German language, Japanese language. I mean, of course, A1, A2 levels, and obviously, when I speak to people, I understood. I have a grasping power of the other language meanings. My neighbors were Keralites, so I used to talk to that lady. Do not understand Tamil and Telugu or English. She used to speak to me in Malayalam. I used to speak to her in, you know, I tried to convey her through Tamil, but I learned the Malayalam from her. And of course, Kannada, being a Telugu people, we can read and write Kannada. And in Chennai, we have a mix of Kannada and Telugu and Tamil people, Keralites. So that's one of my basic level of learning. Similarly, I can understand Punjabi and Maharashtra. Because Sanskrit also one of the basic reason in our place we have a Sanskrit classes also. That's one of the basic foundation for learning languages. I
Ma'am, a
can
little
read,
while ago. Yeah.
yeah,
Please carry
I can
on.
speak, I can speak very well all South languages, and of course Hindi, English, and German, Japanese. I can read and write, and I can even type mails, and of course I can understand a little bit French, and not languages like I said, Punjabi, Maharashtra, and then Bengal is our neighbor. So Bengal people, Bengalis are there most in our city. My classmates are all Bengalis, so I can understand Bengali.
Kudos to you. This is so nice. Great. Ma'am, a little while ago, you were talking about SDG projects.
Yes.
So, and you somewhere mentioned in your profile about carbon footprint. So, I would really want to know any one of the project where you were counting the carbon footprint and how did you reduce the carbon footprint? The please share it with
Uh,
us.
yes, ma'am. You asked the right question, I think. I'm waiting actually for this carbon footprint. The word itself makes me so, that gives me vibes. The reason is, as I told you in my previous school journey, I'm the first person who's initiated the beach cleanup in the school. Once I launched, joined in my uh, post, I started thinking about I need some hands. Single person cannot clean the beach. I've taken permission with local municipal corporation and my school and parents. They all supported me initially. I have a lot of challenges. Parents opposed me that they can't send students to clean the beach. Of course, it's an international school. But I explained them. I wrote the communication. I've gained my uh, good exposure on that. They sent the students. We have started cleaning the beach. I explained the students why we have to clean the beach because a lot of carbon footprint has been stagnated through our daily life wastage, right from sewage, and right from the domestic or the construction, pollution, even the plastic waste. So all these things have to take a seminar, conferences are conducted on oceans. This made students stimulated and inspired. A lot of other cities, nearby cities, students also used to participate in our conferences and we come with the solutions. Apart from this, whoever comes to the conference, beach cleanup will be one of the part. Every year we used to do at least beach cleanup programs and internationally I've connected with International Ocean Conservancy. They used to send all the materials which is required for beach cleanup without any cost of it. That started my journey understanding what is sustainability. In 2014 and 13, I never heard people used to talk about SDGs, but the programs which were completed, all the activities, it comes under Sustainable Development Programs, and that is called IBDP. We have CAS, Creativity, Activity, and Services. So one day when I was met some of the, I can say team from Switzerland and China, they came to my school IBDP. They have appreciated me seeing all my projects. They gone through my project portfolio. They appreciated me. You are doing something better, doing for the environment. Please continue this journey. Don't stop this. Students will definitely will get scholarships if they have done this kind of concept. So started little bit research. Then I thought, yes, something it is their responsibility given to me and this by this universe. So I have to complete it. So protecting nature. And of course, I told you, 2012 is the biggest disaster in our city. So that has also made me to research a lot. What is carbon footprint? How to do at least through my end 1% or 2%. I have to contribute myself to this world to elevate carbon footprint. So that's the reason in 2020 I started the programs on sustainable development with a prototype concept where students will learn, exchange their research, and they will produce it any kind of application or a prototype product which is against the carbon footprint. So we can minimize the carbon footprint levels by you cleaning up any cleanup programs or plantation. The reason is plants will produce uh, lot of oxygen, as we know that. But one of the secret is, like, one tree produces 16.2 tons of carbon dioxide in a year, and this is not going to be. I can say any missionary will not be successful by giving this much of oxygen, pure oxygen for the mankind. Then I thought, okay, plantation drive, we will do it. So in my project, all the country students, we used to do plantation drive, which going to protect us from the carbon footprint, and cleanup drives. Of course, you say reducing the plastic usage, and so many prototype projects. So this is the, I can say, have been elevated. That's what I have been identified through this. That this is something to do better, better. So I keep upgrading myself, and luckily I got a opportunity to take a training uh, on climate reality. They have gone through my all projects. They given me chance online, trained by Algare, the former vice president of USA. So that was biggest milestone in my lifestyle and life career till now. I'm blessed to have that, because they charge a lot when you're going to do a live program. Luckily, somebody has referred me, and I've been into that. But 2021, I was there in that batch. Then I have done completed my solid waste management. I want to understand better, to share my knowledge or this project to the students, because students are the basic level where they have to learn what they have to do it in the future, and they are the change makers. They are the torch bearers for the future of the world. So I used to tell them next 10 years what is going to happen, and how you're going to take care of your life, your health, apart from your studies. That was the basic idea of creating Suchana project. Suchana is having a small, I can say, sun, Chandra, Surya, Chandra, Nakshatra. So CHA from Chandra, NA, Nakshatra. Suchana is means guidance to the planet saviors. Planet saviors are nothing but students. This was an early morning thought for me. So it was a grand success. I've been supported by Department of Philippines International Office people. They given support for me. So many other NGOs came forward supporting, and associated with me from that moment on. Carbon footprint is not today's problem. It's also continuing, and I want to identify in every webinar or my project, or when I'm delivering a speech. Yesterday also I delivered a speech in a Philippines college at morning 5:30 uh, to the students of around 400 plus students attended my speech. So I want to give them, at least wherever I get a chance, what is the present world required, what is the future now. So people have to, and now people are understanding almost now coming to this present situation. Governments also supporting to elevate the carbon footprint. There is a lot of study behind it, and also I used to consult, I used to talk to many professionals into the marine biology, or even forest departments and tourism departments. Now I recently trained around around 24 star hotels of my city on sustainable tourism, and how to deploy the sustainable practices in their hotels, to give a sustainable health, because hotels produce lots of wastage. So I told them practically with a 3 hour session how you're going to affect, it's going to affect, how it's going to affect the world if you're not deploying the sustainable development practices in your hotel. So you replace this. You have to replace everything into this organic and chemical, non-chemical based product. That was one of the latest journey, and I can say one of the achievements for me. At least I'm associated with local Andhra Pradesh tourism. My company also, which was initiated in 2021, is now also under Ministry of Tourism. So I'm also into contribute a lot of exchange programs to my city. I designed itinerary to my city to invite students from different states of India and even from other countries of the world. So because our city is called as a green city, and we have a lot of sustainable resources. So after completing the journey of, implementing this beach cleanup, the government also supported me local government, municipal corporation. I used to submit the best two projects of ocean conferences to them. They have implemented it. I'm so glad. At least the work is speaking now in my city. And if you want to do beach cleanup today, we have to take 2 3 days permission not to clean the beach. Otherwise, trash is completely is waved off. So this was my great achievement. I always feel, at least the basic level which I've achieved from carbon footprint, from the small basic level to the top level. Maybe I'm the one of the small particle in the ocean of this world, but still I'm contributing myself with my two little hands, like, with the help of the others like you.
Very important it is. Yes, this is the need of the hour, and each one of us makes a difference. Absolutely. Correct, ma'am.
And so many people also involved in this as a team members internationally. They were my backbone. I can say, like, my branches, my strength from Philippines, Malaysia, Taiwan, and Romania. This is my international team, and there are some internees also involved from Philippines, Uganda, and India. So whenever we does this project, I used to take the large team. I'm not the one. I'm not one of them. There's a big army was there behind it. So I
Absolutely.
never, I should not forget that. Thanks for all my team members.
Yeah. Ma'am, you have many representations, associations. Which is your favorite one?
All are my favorite, man, because everywhere wherever I represent, uh, it gives me a lot of exposure. Of course, T for Education was the country ambassador, and that was one of my first favorite one, which was also given me a lot of exposure around 192 countries, and I connected with a lot of many educators globally. We became big good friends, and even they visited India in 2020 educators, just based upon my invitation. They participated in the Global Educator Summit organized in 2023 in Delhi. So like that, I have been connected. Even today, if I ask any professionals, you just come and attend my webinar, they will never say no, because the connectivity which I got it, strong bondage, like a family. And climate reality designation also, where I've been achieved that certification. It is also one of the uh, highly honored representation for this world. Of course, myself itself, one of the representation. I feel always I'm behind the Sustainable Development Goals, which is the biggest uh, a role for me, responsibility and waiting a representation. So I'm actually happy, and I can say, like, it's going to be a big responsibility and representation for this world, being a SDG person as activist.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Now, just the last different question coming out of SDGs. I want to know your interest in hobbies as well, ma'am.
It's a long list, ma'am. Interest in hobbies. Today, I'm there a success also behind this. My my gurus, because I'm a meditator from the childhood. I've done many courses on meditation also, and finally I was addicted. I say Reiki, Reiki. It's a universal life force energy. It's a Japanese technique, because as I told you, I learned Japanese language. So also one of the connectivity with this into Reiki language. It's 2020, I think 22. I've learned this apart from all the courses. This is the final course which I've done. And I felt this is the main destination, which I can heal myself, I can heal others, and also I can produce a lot of results through this, because a lot of creativity has been developed within myself, which is, I know that that's a change. And that's meditation. Apart from that, yoga, and I teach people with the breathing techniques, different techniques. I also combine and program meditation techniques when I used to give my sessions to the students and teachers. Apart from, I love cooking, ma'am. I love cooking, healthy cooking. I don't say, like, I always cook, of course, the normal cooking I does, but I'm very much habituated to healthy cooking, especially for myself. If people like that, definitely I'll also share with them. And yeah, I don't. I like to travel. I mean, also I told you I'm a natural lover. I travel a lot. I enjoy that, especially when I travel with students in international trips. I guide them. I also gel with them for 15 days, 10 days. It's a different world. And I love music. I've done my vocal veena classes and I play veena. Also, I sing vocal classical music. Of course, these are the few main hobbies and interests.
Very beautiful, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you for sharing with us. And thank you so much for coming to the Star Talks today, ma'am. It was really interesting knowing you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. I would like to say, convey my gratitude. Or I can say my heartful thanks to you for inviting. And today, at least some people come to know that what I'm exactly. It's a great honor, Preeti ma'am, to attend this live interview with you. And though you know me since long time, but today also is one of the greatest moment with you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. My pleasure, and I'm honored. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, my dear audience. I will come back with another personality who has inspired my life. Thank you for being with us in this lovely chat today. Thank you. Thank you.